Oh, added Vanguard over another 1-drop. I guess it's not that bad. Actually might be better than a 1-drop this game. I wonder if Vanguard's secretly good. I feel like when people play Vanguard against me, it's pretty annoying. The red matchup's kind of not great in the first place anyways. And I said, hey, yeah, hey, yeah. Yeah, I'm down to 2 tribunal and I still have 2 in my opening hand and they're garbage. Does it ever end? Toute ma vie. Merci, mec. When will it end, chat? Please no cry. Please no woman. Oh, no double black. Sure. Buys them all the time. That's a very suspect Gaia? No. Pretty standard play. Trade 1 for 1. Buy a bit of time. Don't see anything wrong with that. I think I want to get in free damage here. Probably gonna get countered anyways. Do these decks not need the splash for heroic or chance for glory because of formation? Formation's actually pretty good best of 1 card. Especially if you expect a lot of Vesper. I think formation's it's kind of awkward with Loxodon. It's kind of a bit too much with Loxodon. It's hard on the mana too. Like you see all these games we lose because I don't hit my 3rd land drop. Now you imagine the same thing with, 4th and like you don't need it as much. I remember when I started the deck, when I started playing the deck, it was like history into formation or history into reinforcement was just like unbeatable nut, But I think these versions are probably just more consistent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Cover up's the technology for the mirror match. And it probably helps against all these weird Davin's Acuity deck too. You play 2 Devious cover up and all of a sudden you're like doing great in the mirror match and stuff. The mirror magic could still get hit by their own counterspell or thought erasure, so it might not be relevant, but in that Davin's Acuity deck, for instance, if they're not playing discard spells or anything, they just can never beat you if you have a couple of Devious cover-ups in your deck. Because their plan is to just like run you out of win con and have more must-counter cards than you have answers for them. But you throwing Devious cover-up in the mix. Also, the exile is not irrelevant. It's not very relevant, but Chemist's Insight and Risk Factor or cards that are played. The Cardboard deck life is not matching. What is it? What is the Cardboard live thingy showing? Is it like way off or is it a few cards off? Did I just misclick and put another deck in? It's just like few cards left because of Vanguard, yeah. I just added the Vanguards. I just was sick of drawing dead Conclave Tribunals, so I keep cutting them and I keep drawing them. Then when I'm gonna go down to 0 or 1, I'm gonna get paired against the Lyra deck, and I'm gonna be like, where are my Conclave Tribunals? Classic circle of life. People are playing so slowly, I feel. Especially Esper, you usually don't have like... You usually don't have 10 billion choices with Esper. Even Cover Up Horrible was this counter. I mean, you can choose not to use it. Alright, we need a History, or a Legion's Landing, or a Marshal. Yeah, you could definitely argue that they shouldn't have used the devious cover-up thing. It's probably a mistake by them. This is getting scary. Did they just top? I think they did. Well, we get to flip. Oh, they're just dead, right? I think I have exactly 10. Got there. Barely. Need to get paired against these like top players. Get some more rating back. Watch me win. Hopefully not. Alright, sounds pretty saucy. If these cover up or absorbs, we would have lost. Oh yeah. And there's a real cost to playing cover up. I don't know. It's pretty aggressive metagame call to play cover up over. I mean, sometimes people play absorb and cover up, but that's also pretty aggressive. Alright, we need to draw 1-drop and Loxodons. Are the top players still playing? I think so. I mean, you just lose rank if you don't play. Your elo, your ranking slowly decays the way it works. Alright, that was not great. If you don't play for a while, you'll just lose. I don't know how it works exactly, but it's meant for that exact scenario where you can't just like get high rank and then not play and no one can catch you. Alright, we need to draw History number 2 into Loxodon. That might be good enough, probably not. Probably need to draw like Snubhorn Sentry or something. Okay. We drew some North Country. Is it enough? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Nope. Can still beat that, barely. Alright, I'm just blocked just enough to live. And if you're high enough, you don't decay out of top 1k. Well, you know, if you got to top 50 or whatever, maybe you deserve to not be kicked out of the top 1000. I mean, I'm sure if you don't play for like 2 or 3 weeks, you could go from like top 50 to like, I don't know how it works, I guess. Let's see, 5 days you went from top 50 to top 150. So give it a month and it sounds like you could be out of the top 100, top 1000. Enough people play. It might decay faster with time too. Alright, I don't have a single source. Wait, what? That's not good. Oh well. That was fine, I guess. It's not a big deal, but playing history would have been better. I was gonna say they don't have a single source of black yet, which is really nice. Oh, am I gonna get settled again? They're like, well, I have settle in hand, but can't be double tithe taker. Monsieur Mazur says, I went from 145 to 650 in 6 days with no play. Alright. You got it. The gap between the top 250 and 1000 is massive. That's not true. You get to like 1000 to top 250 by winning like 4 or 5 times probably. You can, if you play against high enough rank player, you can gain like 100 ranks per game or something. Hello, what do you think of this deck? Got me from gold 4 to diamond 2 in 3 days. Congrats. I don't love it, but Reclamation's decks are fine. I don't play them much, so I don't know. I would probably just play Lyra over Angel of Grace if you have them. The flash aspect of the card is cool, but when I was playing Angel of Grace, it was really underwhelming. I was like, I'd rather just have Lyra and have to play that sorcery speed. Looks pretty reasonable. Alright. They did mail, so I guess that's good for me. Mailing again. I mean, I just don't have another reasonable play besides playing Marshall, and I do get 2 tokens if they do have Kaya's Wrath. So they don't have land. They probably do have Kaya's Wrath. This is kind of a close spot. 5-7. I could just play double Snubhorn. And then if they have Wrath, I can go... I could just attack for free a turn as well. Well, I could use 1 formation now. I don't feel like I have to add much to the board. Is that good? I could have said go to, but then I become super susceptible to what? Vraska's Contempt? Moment of Craving becomes kind of good for them. Also, they don't have to Wrath right away if I don't put more pressure on. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting kind of owned here. That was a pretty good draw. What was I supposed to do last turn? I think I played reasonably. It was either cast Formation or cast Loxodon, I think. It's interesting. They're killing the knight, meaning they might not even have Kai's Wrath in hand. That was a really good draw. I think I play Witness. Oh no, I can't play Witness plus Loxodon. Oh, that's kind of a mistake. I messed up. Now I'll lose it all to -2, -2. Should I play double Snubborn Sentry? Maybe my hand was too awkward to play that safe. Just Snubborn, the whole Snubborn Loxodon made it, yeah, so weird. I'm gonna lose now. I think I played poorly. Alright, this is tilting. Hey, Fro. I'll not share the tech. Do I get a cut? All I had to do was dump my hand, the classic. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This game is so tilting. I want to scoop this game. I just played horrendous, I guess. How do you balance the secret deck with streaming? It's a secret. You know what? I'm off it. Makes no sense, but I just want this game to end. Oh yeah, maybe just cast Formation and try and kill them. Yeah, I should have. I don't know why I didn't do that. I'm just like not even focused. I'm PV levels of tilted. Apparently PV tilts. Now PV tilts when he gets unlucky. He doesn't tilt when he play bad apparently. I'm the opposite. It's kind of crazy they still haven't found a Kai's Wrath. Yeah, obviously I should have played a Snubhorn and played Formation last turn. I literally didn't even see I could kill them for Formation. It was Formation if they had nothing. I don't even understand what they have in hand though. This game's so weird. Alright, you played bad enough. You eventually lose. Oh man, that was bad. Let's try not to do that again. Can the subs vote on your sideboard cards? That's kind of funny. Who came up with that? So we're playing best of ones, but we're allowed to submit sideboards. Which means technically I could play mono white and just submit 15 random sideboard cards to go as my mono white. I think I'm happy to trade here because if they block, it means they can't counter my Marshall Mike's turn, or they need Essence Capture and they don't get a token on their dude. Did you try the all-in version of Mono White, which maximizes the 1-drop and no tribunal? No, I don't think so, but kind of getting close to it. I think the 2-drops are pretty good still. Tie Staker is... I've been happy with it. Oh, never mind, they're playing, I don't know, something. Lookout Dispersal. They're playing Pirates. Yikes. I'm gonna get hit by a Battle of Fiery Cannonade. Snubborn seems so moppy. Snubborn's pretty important. There's a bunch of sweepers and stuff, and you usually, there's a lot of matchups now. Snubborn's good. Forerunner of the Coalition. Is that what people think when they play against my blue artifact deck or my Zombones deck? They're like, how did this guy get to Mythic playing such trash? That's the best they could do. That's their big finish. All right. Lots of sweepers, exactly why Snub isn't great. No, but it's like hard to kill and helps you cast Loxodon. The problem is like the 1-drops are all bad. It's not like there's great 1-drops I'm not playing, you know. Healer Sonic attacks for 1 a turn. It's like so bad against control decks and stuff. I mean, it's possible people have it wrong and Snubhorn sucks, but Snubhorn also survives Chain Whirler. It, you know, once you play Marshall or Loxodon, it becomes big and your guys can't die. And also it does, you do get the City's Blessing like all the time with this deck. It's not like a rare occurrence. We're kind of in trouble here. Yeah, I'm gonna get the City's Blessing next turn, for instance. So if I take a 2/2 and swing with everyone, they have to chump. Can I make a guy first? No. Alright. Sadu Radian. Rustwing? Yeah, Rustwing is fine. I'm trying Vanguard. Vanguard fell out of favor. Vanguard kind of won us that game against just hitting for free a turn against the Esper deck. Not that Vanguard's especially great against Moment of Craving and Crab the Carnarium, but you know, none of your creatures really are. It makes the Yorgo people get snap muted. Yeah, when you say it like that, Vanguard sucks against everyone. Vanguard might actually be good here. Even if they have Chain Whirler. Better than random 1 toughness 1-drop. For 86 wins, 6 losses, not bad. What rank are you? 1 short. Can I afford to play history first? What if I attack? Flips, history. It's not that great. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Could play history. I feel like I'm behind. I guess I'll play with history first. Doesn't look like a very good attack by our opponent. Not too sure what's going on. Hopefully they do the thing where they use Steam Kin for mana after it took 1 damage. Nope. Wishful thinking. Do I care about putting the counter on Vanguard? It's good if they have Chain Whirler. Do I care about keeping a bunch of blockers? Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, I should have attacked with that. I'm at 12. Yeah, I'm not sure I love how I played that turn. I should have either kept a blocker or attack with a lifelinker, maybe even both. Double Chain Whirler would be nasty. Alright, hopefully we win. They block the 3 biggest one. They die or they lose their board, I guess. Playing bad? I'm not playing that bad. My attack actually worked out great. I pushed like a lot of damage and killed them. Ooh, mirror match. The snowboard's really good in the mirror match. It blocks and then it turns into board stalls and you have giant dudes. As for Mastermind deck, I couldn't take it. I flooded and screwed and I couldn't picture myself playing that deck, like playing 1 hour games. I don't know how I'm gonna test that deck. Because I should probably test it. But, yeah. I'm just gonna have to watch other people play it and see if it's good, or maybe, you know, play it with Lily where, you know, we'll actually scoop when game's over and stuff. Let's see. Do I need to play history and then bodyguard? Yeah, alright, I'm gonna take the slow approach. Hopefully it'll be fine. What deck for best of 1 that's not aggro? Yeah, Esper is good. People were doing good with Golgari too for a while. Who should I even bodyguard? I don't think I want to get the counter on the Tithe Thicker. I'm going to take a lot of damage next turn though. Alright, I actually need to think about that for a sec. Honestly, don't think it matters much at all. Alright. No, please no. Beware of reinforcement. That's their red splash probably, I agree, but I think I had to play the turn the way I did. This way I have 2 Tides Taker untapped, and then I maximize tokens, and I can't really die, and then I get to attack for infinite. I think this is gonna go well for me. 4, 8, 12. Yeah, I think I just value block. Pride would have killed me, I guess, but I mean, if they have Pride in their deck, yes, congrats. I do like when my opponent is hellbent. Which is one of the best feelings in Magic, when you're ahead and your opponent plays their last card. Seems like we've maneuvered this game to a favorable position. We had the formation, that was a big difference. We had the extra Crusade effects. They actually drew no Crusade effects. Pretty rough. I drew a Loxodon on end of formation. Lyra main deck, yeah. Lyra main deck's pretty swingy. It's gonna win you the game, or it's gonna be a horrendous blank. Worse than that, it's gonna like turn on their removal. Yeah, be a blank. It's gonna turn on their removal. They're gonna lose it to a Vivian Raid. Pretty swingy. Alright, definitely gonna play my 2/1 drops here. It's another like play pattern where Stubborn's kind of nice. If they have Cry, you get to keep a dude and you play Marshall, and sure, it's only a 1 power dude, but it's something. They take Vanguard, we're in trouble. So they have Kaya's Wrath in hand. Good beats. Not sure why you wouldn't play the Kazraf first there. Seems like they took extra damage for no reason. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna add 2 guys to the board. Maybe they just didn't have it. Yeah. It lets you go like Teferi plus cast down instead of. Maybe just didn't have Kaya's Wrath. Played the wrong marshal. That's not how it works. It will just... You don't have to play the... You don't have to play the right one. It'll just play the one, it would select the one they know automatically. You don't have to bother. Alright, I'm just gonna scoop them up, I think. I mean, their hand would have to be so bad. Were you annoyed earlier? I don't think so. Alright, good enough.